Meet Paul Sheldon, a celebrated novelist famous for his romantic Misery Chastain series. He's just completed a gritty new novel, a departure from his usual work called Fast Cars. Driving through a treacherous Colorado snowstorm, Paul heads to deliver his latest masterpiece. Suddenly, disaster strikes. His car crashes, leaving him severely injured and stranded. He's found by Annie Wilkes, a former nurse who claims to be his #1 fan. Annie takes him to her isolated home, promising to nurse him back to health. Initially, Annie appears caring, tending to his wounds with unsettling devotion. But her behavior soon turns disturbing, revealing an extreme obsession with his misery novels. She reads his new manuscript, only to discover he's killed off her beloved character, Misery Chastain. Enraged by this betrayal, Annie's true, violent nature begins to surface. She forces Paul to burn his new, non-misery manuscript, destroying his work. Annie then demands he write a new novel, bringing misery back to life, just for her. Injured and held captive, Paul reluctantly complies, his freedom now a distant dream. He makes several desperate attempts to escape or signal for help from the outside world. But Annie's constant vigilance and violent tendencies thwart his every move. He endures psychological torment and brutal physical torture, including having his ankles hobbled. Paul finally finishes the new Misery's Return manuscript, a twisted masterpiece. In a final, desperate act, he tricks Annie into believing they will celebrate his completion. He then sets the manuscript on fire, creating a distraction for his escape. A violent struggle ensues, a brutal fight for survival between author and fan. Paul manages to overpower Annie, ultimately ending her reign of terror. He is eventually rescued by authorities, emerging from his nightmare. Now free, Paul is forever traumatized, the ordeal leaving an indelible mark. The chilling tale of misery reminds us of the dark side of obsession. Misery is a classic among classics, one of my all-time favorite horror films. I highly recommend you find it on whatever streaming service it's on and watch it. Thank you for watching.